Jollibee Foods, controlled by billionaire Tony Tan Caktiong, will spend 12.2 billion pesos, $251 million, this year, its biggest ever annual capital expenditure. The restaurant chain wants to accelerate the expansion of its stores both domestically and overseas amid a robust earnings recovery. Jollibee, which is the Philippines' largest fast food chain by revenue, returned to the black in the fourth quarter after posting losses in the first 9 months of the year as the COVID-19 pandemic wreaked havoc on the global economy. The recovery continued this year, with Jollibee reporting a net profit of 153 million pesos in the first quarter. In spite of a challenging market environment as a result of the global pandemic, the Jollibee Group emerged stronger, Jollibee President and CEO, Ernesto Tanmantiong, said at the company's annual shareholders meeting on Friday. Jollibee continued to expand around the world in 2020 despite the pandemic. The company said it opened 81 new stores in the Philippines and 257 overseas last year. The global crisis made more apparent the advantages of geographical diversification of our business, Tanmantiong said. We continued to invest for long-term growth even amid the pandemic in countries that presented opportunities. Expecting the growth momentum to continue, Jollibee said it plans to open 450 new stores this year and another 500 outlets next year in the Philippines and overseas markets. Founded by Tan Caktiong over 40 years ago, Jollibee now operates more than 3,200 outlets in the Philippines and over 2,500 overseas, including US-based chain Smashburger and Coffee Bean. Tan Caktiong, 68, was ranked the 7th richest person from the Philippines in the World Billionaires list published in April. With a net worth of $2.7 billion, he also owns a stake in DoubeDragon Properties. Coffee Bean, which Jollibee acquired in 2019, has shown remarkable profit improvement and contributed to the group's operating profit turnaround in the first quarter, Jollibee said. To accelerate its growth, Coffee Bean will expand its stores in Asia, particularly across Singapore and Malaysia, it said. While Smashburger remained in the red in the first quarter, Jollibee said sales at company-owned stores and franchise outlets in the US were strong. Smashburger is also expanding, adding 25 new stores this year. Apart from expanding its existing restaurant brands, Jollibee is also investing in new brands. Last week, the company added Taiwanese bubble tea Milksha to its list of Philippine franchises. At the same time, it incorporated a joint venture to operate and expand Japanese restaurant chain Yoshinoya in the country.